Lemon the Pug and the Seagull who knew all the secrets of the sea. When Lemon the Pug came to the seaside with Grandma Ola and Clementine the cat, he thought the most interesting thing about the sea was the waves. They rushed over the shore as if they wanted to say hello, then quickly ran away again, whispering their quiet shh, shh. But one evening Lemon noticed something much more interesting. High on a cliff, where the sea became especially deep, stood an old white lighthouse. Every evening it lit a great golden light that slowly swept across the sea. "Grandma, can we go to the lighthouse?" Lemon asked. "If you promise to be a very polite visitor, I think you can," Grandma smiled. The next morning Lemon set off along a narrow path leading to the lighthouse. Clementine politely declined. "Thank you, I prefer watching adventures from a distance. It's much safer for my whiskers." When Lemon reached the top of the cliff, the lighthouse door was slightly open. "Hello," he called politely. "Hello to you too," came a voice from above. Perched on the railing was a large silvery seagull. She had watchful eyes, slightly ruffled feathers, and a very important expression. "My name is Sophia," she said. "I've worked here for many years." "You work here?" Lemon asked in surprise. "I thought seagulls just flew around and asked tourists for sandwiches." The seagull chuckled softly. "Young seagulls do that. I am the keeper of the lighthouse." "What does that mean?" "I welcome visitors, watch the weather, listen to the sea, and know all its stories." Lemon's eyes grew wide. "All of them?" "Almost all of them. The sea doesn't like people who brag." Together they climbed the narrow spiral staircase all the way to the great lantern at the top. From there Lemon could see the endless blue sea, tiny boats, and white seagulls that looked like little pieces of cloud. "Do you see those dark lines in the water?" Sophia asked. "I do." "Rocks are hiding beneath the surface there. On a sunny day they can be very difficult to see, and when fog or darkness comes, sailors may not even realize the dangers is there." "And that's when the lighthouse helps them?" "Exactly." Sophia gently touched the great glass of the lighthouse lantern with her wing. "Every evening the lighthouse shines its light. It tells the ships, the shore is here, the rocks are over there. You can find your way safely home." Lemon was quiet for a long moment. "But what if one evening the lighthouse decides it wants a day off?" Sophia smiled. "Lighthouses love their work very much. They know that somewhere out at sea someone is always waiting for their light." Just then a small fishing boat appeared on the horizon. Suddenly a light mist began to drift across the sea. "Now watch carefully," the seagull whispered. Slowly, the great lantern came to life. Its warm beam swept calmly across the waves. A few minutes later, the little boat changed course and headed safely toward the harbor. The captain raised his hand as if thanking the old lighthouse. "He doesn't even know who turned on the light," Lemon said. "And that doesn't matter at all," Sophia replied. "The best things are often done quietly, not for applause, but simply because they need to be done." On his way back, Lemon was unusually thoughtful. Grandma Ola spotted him from far away. "So," she asked, "did you find an adventure?" "I did," Lemon smiled. "And I found something even more important." "What was that?" "Now I know that everyone needs a lighthouse of their own. For some it helps them find the shore at sea, and for others it helps them find their way home when things inside feel a little foggy." Grandma gently stroked him behind the ear. "I think you grew up just a little today, Lemon." And the old lighthouse continued to shine over the evening sea for a long, long time. Sophia the Seagull, who knew almost all the secrets of the sea, simply smiled. Because there was one secret, the most important one, that she never told anyone. She believed everyone had to discover it for themselves. On one quiet evening, when they saw the light of a lighthouse shining across the sea for the very first time. The end.